Imagine a desolate, dusty landscape, bathed in the silent glow of a distant sun. Here, etched into the soil, are the footprints of giants, left by explorers from another world. But what if those footprints were the last? What if, for over 50 years, no human has returned to walk among them? On December 14th, 1972, humanity said goodbye to the moon. The final Apollo mission lifted off, leaving behind a legacy of discovery and an unanswered question. Why haven't we been back? By 1972, NASA's Apollo program had achieved incredible success, landing humans on the moon multiple times. But public and political interest was fading, and the immense costs were becoming harder to justify. Apollo 17 was planned as the grand finale, the last hurrah for human lunar exploration. On December 7, 1972, Apollo 17 blasted off, making history as the only Apollo mission to launch at night. Its crew was truly unique. Commander Gene Cernan, Lunar Module pilot Harrison Jack Schmitt, the first and only geologist to walk on the Moon and Command Module, pilot Ronald Evans. Their target was the Taurus Littoral Valley, a geologically complex region chosen for its potential to yield ancient lunar rock samples. This wasn't just a flag-planting exercise, it was a deep scientific expedition. On December 11th, Cernan and Schmitt landed the Lunar Module, Challenger, in the valley. For 3 days, they explored the surface, undertaking 3 separate space. Unlike previous missions, Apollo 17 had a fully equipped lunar roving vehicle, allowing them to cover much more ground. They collected a record-breaking 243 pounds of moon rocks and soil, including the famous orange soil, tiny glass beads that suggested ancient volcanic activity. Jack Schmitt, the scientist on the ground, was in his element, providing live geological commentary that brought the moon to life for those of us on Earth. As their 3 days on the moon drew to a close, the poignant reality began to sink in. Commander Gene Cernan knew he was likely the last human to stand on the moon for a very long time. Before climbing back into the Lunar Module, he famously said, "As I take man's last step from the surface back home for some time to come, but we believe not too long into the future. I'd like to just say what I believe history will record, that America's challenge of today has forged man's destiny of tomorrow." On December 14th, 1972, the Lunar Module lifted off, leaving behind the only remaining human footprints on the lunar surface. No one has walked on the moon since. So, why the half-century gap? The reasons are complex. The primary driver of Apollo-THO space race was one. Public interest waned, budgets shifted, and the immense political will evaporated. Space exploration pivoted to Earth orbiting stations like Skylab and then the Space Shuttle program. Mars, with its distant allure, became the new long-term goal. Yet, the lure of the moon never truly faded. Today, with renewed international interest from NASA's Artemis program, China, and private companies, human is finally to return. Those last footsteps might soon have company. The story of humanity and the moon is far from over. Those last footprints are not just a memory. They're an invitation, a challenge, reminding us that the next giant leap is always just on the horizon. If you're fascinated by the incredible stories of space exploration and the wonders of our universe, hit that subscribe button right now and join our community. Your next discovery awaits.